Hey, what is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday morning, afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope everybody's doing well. So let's go down the list. We got Uncle Buck coming in first with Geo right behind. I hope y'all are doing well. Uncle Buck, just getting up, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Every once in a while, you got to sleep in, right? Especially if you can. Anybody who's like, oh, I could have slept later but didn't, with my jealous ass who doesn't ever get any sleep, I get a little bit bitter. So take advantage of it. If you can sleep, do it. Not all of us can sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Bandit, yes, Warframe again, man. I told you, dude, after the day that I had yesterday, not just with the stream, but I actually had a lot of fun playing the game. You're probably gonna see quite a bit of Warframe on my channel going forward. I just want to make that clear, buddy. if it bothers you that much, I understand. You don't got to be here to watch it. That's fine. But but after the day I had yesterday, buddy, yeah, it's probably gonna be on my channel a bit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I played the shit out of original Destiny, motherfuck Destiny and that shit ass fucking company, bro. Like, I played the shit out of the first Destiny, and then they tried that whole fucking bullshit where they hid half the game behind their fucking expansion that you already had access to. And from that day forward, I was like, fuck Destiny. And then they came out with Destiny 2, and they did the same fucking thing with that fucking game. Fuck them, bro. Like, that company will never get a dollar from me. They will never get a dime of my money or a minute of my time. Yeah, fuck Bungie, bro. Fuck Bungie. Scarlet, welcome back. Yeah, we're doing day 2 Warframe. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. It's probably gonna be a day 3 too. I actually got back on after. Okay, let me put it to you this, guys. I enjoyed this game enough to where I played it off stream yesterday. I very rarely ever play games off stream unless it's one that I truly really enjoy or I'm playing with friends, because I play so much on stream that if I play games off stream, they lose a little bit of the appeal for me to play on stream. But I was having so much fun with this one that I had to keep going. And Scarlet and Bad, I'm so glad you guys are here today, because, and Spork as well. Spork, fuck yeah, I'm glad I saw you today also, because like I said, I did a little bit of work last night, guys. So we got Clan Key ready to go, Spork. I don't know what that's for, but I remember you saying that I needed it for something. So that bitch is ready to claim. But if we come down here, look at what else is ready to claim, guys. My Rhino, and this one's almost done. 1 minute and 53 fucking seconds. I put in some work last night. I went through and I completed all of Earth, and then I farmed a whole bunch of, I farmed the missions a couple different times to get the stuff that I needed to finish off Rhino. But I wanted to log on today and show you guys that I actually did, yeah, in 2 minutes I can craft Rhino, exactly, yeah. I wanted to show you guys that I did a little bit of work last night off stream. I'm telling you, I'm having a blast with this game. Like I cannot I cannot express that enough. Like, especially for me to take time to play off stream. I'm telling you guys, like it's a pretty, that's how you can tell I am truly enjoying a game. Do I play it off stream? What is a Rhino? I don't know either yet, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out today on stream. I do want to warn you guys, I do have something that came up last minute. I don't know how long the stream is gonna go today. When I say don't know how long, I like it could be any minute here. I could get the call that I gotta go, so I was just gonna get in as much time as I possibly can. Depending on what time it happens, I may just take a break on stream, because it shouldn't be any longer than maybe 30 minutes or so. So depending on how everybody else feels about it, how far we're in stream, that kind of thing, we may just take a break and come back and keep going. But I do have something that I have to take care of today at some point, and I unfortunately don't know when that time will be. So okay, so one of the things I also found out last night is I think I like melee a little bit more than I thought I was going to in this one. Chunk, welcome in. Bungie lays off tons of staff. Digital Extremes keeps in touch with one of their artists going through medical issues and contact consultant designs. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I love hearing like good guy shit like that in a world full of so many shitbags. Double Switch 66, first time chatter, welcome in. How you doing? And they declare they will never use AI. Hey, that's a win in my book, man. As a musician myself, who's devoted a large portion of his life to learning to play instruments and make music and understand music and all of that kind of stuff. We're not big on AI around here, so. Doubles. So it's going really well so far. I had amazing guidance from some wonderful people yesterday who helped steer me down a couple avenues that got me, from what I understand, really good progress, especially for my first day. This is only day number 2 for me so far, and we were just going over how I was able to complete my Rhino. So in here, oh, ready to claim. Look at this. You're seeing it right now. So we got Rhino ready to go. We got my clan key ready to go. And we've made it to, I think we did Venus, and there was one other, sorry, I'm still learning all of it. So I'll show you, but it's going really well. I gotta be 100% honest. The community has been awesome. The community has been fucking great. Double 100%. You can give me a tip. Feel free. Drop it on me. We got a few Warframe vets in here. Like I said, who helped me out yesterday. They helped me farm the dude that I needed to get the Rhino stuff. Yeah, time to craft Rhino. Let's do it. Wait. I have everything I need. What's going on here? Oh, I don't have the money now. I need to go grind money. That's the one thing. Okay. We're short on the credits. Or whatever those are called. What is the currency called in this? It is credits. Okay, good. Don't rush. I love that. Your MR17 finished the story in 200 hours or less, and to be honest, right now you have a 240-hour top and in end game. Okay, don't rush. I'm with that. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so I'm not in any hurry. I will be 100% honest with you. As a longtime video gamer and somebody who like primarily came from like heavy RPGs and MMO style games, I'm a grinder. So it's a little bit hard for me to not rush through games sometimes, but Spork, buddy, and I don't know if you saw, I got the clan key. We're claiming it right now. Also, Spork, thank you for all your help yesterday. You lay down, get some rest, get some sleep. We got to set up a time for us to get down on some Warframe together. Also, Stuff picked up the Murky Divers yesterday. I'm going to pick it up today, and we're going to set a time to play that. So I appreciate you, buddy. Scarlett says I should rush it. Well, I'm telling you, it's probably going to be, just because of the way that I tend to play games, it will probably be a little bit more on the rush side comparatively to most people, right? So the viral heat is nice. You'll soon learn what fits you while modding. I'm at the point where I don't have enough mods to really be picking and choosing yet. I've just been throwing everything that I get into whatever I can put it in right now. But I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to be able to pick and choose a little bit. So I'm excited about that and kind of fine tuning and picking my playstyle and stuff. I love that. Oh, a double. I love to hear that. You came from a very competitive mindset, rushing so much in all of your games, but this story changed stuff. So one of the reoccurring themes that I hear about when I'm talking to people who've played this game for quite some time is just how good certain aspects of this game are, right? I can tell you I immediately fell in love with the movement. Like the movement in this game is, I got so hooked on the movement that like I overdo it by far. Like I do the jump and the dash and all those stuff way more than I should, and I end up like blowing past shit that I shouldn't be going past, and you know what I mean, having to circle back and come back to things and stuff because it's so fun. The cinematics have been really good so far. I'm usually not somebody who spends a whole lot of time on story in game. If the game is interesting enough to me, I'll learn about lore and stuff outside of game, but the stories in this have been really good so far. So yeah, I gotta say my experience with it is, I'm a little disappointed that it took me so long to get around to it, if we're being honest. So it's better to rush, because if you don't, you find out that you're missing a lot of things. Okay. And double, I will be 100% honest. That does tend to be the way things go for me. Is I like really crack out on a game. Like I get really, that's kind of my personality in general, though. Is that I have a rather addictive personality. So when I get into something, I get into it really, really hard, and I like take it to the extremes. I spend a ton of time researching. I spend a ton of time learning and practicing and doing, and then I reach a point where like, man, I feel like I've learned all I care to learn about that thing, and then I move on to another thing. So I do have to be careful about that myself, for sure. Do you rush Red Dead 2? There were a couple. So I'm a huge fan of Red Dead, right? Like one of my GOAT games, top 3, like 1 and 2, love them both so much. I actually have, as a part of my chest tattoo, I have a little picture of fucking Arthur Morgan right here on my chest. Big fan of Red Dead. So that was one that I absolutely took my fucking time with, and I've played through. I don't know that I've ever actually 100%ed it, but I've played through it a couple times. Very. I Red Dead RP'd. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I Red Dead RP, so I got into Red Dead quite a bit. Okay, this is the other thing that I gotta say that I've liked about this game, is that it seems that even people who've played it for a long time have it seems to be that there's a lot of different paths that you could take on how you play this game, and I really like that it really leaves it open for a lot of different play styles. And it seems to be that even people who are like hard disagrees on how to approach certain things, like Double and Scarlet right now talking about whether you should rush it or not, obviously it accommodates both of them, right? Like they're both here playing the game, they both still like it, whether it's when you want to rush or when you don't want to rush, they're both still here. So it's obviously, it speaks highly of a game that can accommodate so many different play styles and can hold people's attention and interest for so long. So I think that's another one of the things that I found fascinating about it so far. I will say yesterday when I was farming material, I can see like this. I don't mean this bad. I mean this in the best way that I possibly can. I can see how appealing the kind of mindless grind becomes, right? Like where it's the 4th or 5th time you've ran through something and you're running through and you're like bam, 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 bam. And you can kind of just shut off your brain a little bit and just kill. That is thoroughly enjoyable to me. I'm somebody who thrives on repetitive action. I do really, I know a lot of people hate doing things over and over again. I do really well in those environments. So being able to get into the groove of move, dash, or attack, move, attack, move, attack, like it's so appealing to me in the way that my mind works. So like I said, I mean it in the best way possible when I say like the kind of mindless grind. I love that. LaFleur, that's hilarious. The debate over rushing or wait always reminds you of the movie Whiplash. Are you rushing or are you dragging? That's hilarious. It's been a minute since I've seen Whiplash. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. I'm a huge music nerd, so I love anything to do with music. And as a bass player, I'm big on drums and rhythm and shit. So Whiplash is a good one. Welcome in, by the way. Yeah. I like I said, by about my 3rd or 4th time of running one of the missions that I was running to grind out some of the materials, I was like, bro, this is right up my alley. Like, I'm enjoying the game a lot. Like I said, I'm a little disappointed in myself. It took me so long to get around to actually trying it. I probably could have been several years into having a lot of fun with this game. Okay, Double. See, now that's something that I take very seriously, right? Like I said, I tend to, I want to feel the game. So I do get a little bit skippy on story. Like I said, I tend to do most of my learning about lore in games outside of the game itself. So I can get a little bit skippy there. But one of the biggest hints that I got when I was asking, so just a little bit of backstory. There's another streamer on Twitch called Sub Coach that we ran into playing another game, Path of Titans, which is also a really good game. It's just dinosaur PvP kind of thing. But that's how I met him. Recently on his channel, he's been playing a lot of Warframe. I guess he's 6 months into his journey, but he's been playing a lot of it on his channel recently. And I've been going to his channel a couple times and watching him play. It looked a lot of fun to me. So I decided to finally give it a shot. What was I had a little bit of when I went into his channel and I asked for advice, one of the 2 biggest pieces of advice I got was lean on the veterans, right? Like the community is fucking awesome and the people are always willing to help out. So listen and take in all the advice that you can. The game can be a little overwhelming and a little confusing. So that's one of the things that I leaned into, especially with like you can see it in my stream title, right? Like come help me out, like, you know, show me how to do things right, what I'm doing wrong, like that kind of shit. I'm all about that. And the second thing that I got was don't spend my plat yet. So those are the two things that are law for me right now. Is A, I'm not spending any of my plat, and B, I'm being open and receptive to what the veterans say. You play on mobile, not even PC. See, that's another thing that I gotta say that I like about this game, is that it's cross-platform and that it's cross-play. So no matter who it is, or what their background is, or what their current, you know, financial situation is, or what it is, you can find a way to play with them. I think that's huge these days. Yeah, I love that. I love that. Which is another good thing about the other game I was just talking about, Path of Titans. It is cross-platform, cross-play also, and it's available on basically every goddamn console that it can possibly be available on, except for I think Nintendo. Nintendo's weird, and you know how Nintendo be, so I think that's the only console that the Path of Titans isn't on. Oh, I guess it's still available. They just have issues with it because of Nintendo's update system. Yeah, I love it. I love all the different takes and stuff. All right, so we're gonna get into it. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know exactly how much time I'm gonna have today, so we're gonna try and get into it. We need money for Rhino. At this point, I think we can probably just keep. Oh wait, there was some other so why do I see Verona here? Is this like new available stuff or what? What is? It said Laverian, right? Didn't it? Runa. I don't know. And then also I got a couple other, like I got a prime blueprint yesterday. I thought I did. Yeah, Nyx Prime. Is Nyx Prime any good? She's okay. All right. Oh, LaFleur. Okay, that's fair. And I got to be honest with you. Like I said, I fell into grind mode last night really easy in this game. So, and every frame is good. It's more or less of a playstyle choice.